what we're going to do is we're going to try to exploit weaknesses, but at the same time reserve our want to capture. Wow, it is like instantly for every game. Instantly. Sure, we'll do 5-minute time. Alright, so we're gonna do 3/4s again. And we'll do orthodox, even though it's slightly off because of that. So, this is where we are strongest right now. But because of this, I'm going to go ahead and extend this way. Ooh. Okay, okay. So that's still pretty wide open. I could potentially cut it. Or damage it. I'll keep my corner. I'm not... That's fine. Definitely Q. Definitely Q. But I'm still going to respond to it because it's my corner. But if you notice, it's because of the way that they're playing that now, there's literally nothing white can do against my corner up there. These are not very many points, although I will have to admit, I'm not the best at orthodox. So probably just enclosing this corner would be the best thing to do, rather than extending out here. For your knowledge. Let's go ahead and poke at this shape. Keep it nice and small, kind of like what they were doing to me. If they want to crawl underneath, that's fine. We're going to push. Just keep it nice and small, and then we're going to come back here. And this, again, is also fine, because we're just getting more solid territory. We don't have to worry about anything in here now. So don't just straight up do Yosei, like what white is doing right now. The reason? Because they're just making you stronger. They're just poking at every single Atari they can get. Thus, I'm just getting more and more solid points. And I still have potential to grow on this side here. What is white building up? Nothing. They're getting solid points, yes. But what is white gaining? Ignore? Ooh, okay. I can compliment white there. I can't. I take back that compliment. Okay. Because that was pretty small, but white could have continued going against this black group in the center here. So white does not have any territory right now except for this here. I've got solid territory here, and I've got solid territory here. So white has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 points. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 30, 32, 34, 36. About roughly 36. 38. So I've got solid territory, and all my groups are fine right now. I'm trying to play Kyute. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. So, and we can't count these corners as territory anyway, because for white, because I can invade the 3-3, or I can play this, which is what I'm going to do. Because the center is fine. It should be alive. We'll go ahead and take the corner. Now, this is going to be a lesson for you as well. No, we're gonna go this way. We're gonna play it this way. And we're going to play this way. And we're going to connect. And by the way, this is actually pretty bad. I'm being lazy with my Joseki, but that's on purpose because I want to make mistakes for them to exploit. And because Qs will make mistakes. We're going to attack these two stones because that is the weakest point on the board. The weakest group. So we'll attack it. This, not the best move, but I wanted to show because white's getting stronger in this area now. But technically, it is still okay because we can still play in here or we can take the 3-3 for your reference. But you can see that we're building over here as well now. And this is still open. We're doing multiple things at the same time. Sometimes you don't have to think about it. Just think about one thing, and sometimes they just work out. Keep white separated because they have a weak group. If you can make a weak group out of your opponent, do it. Because you're only going to get stronger. I'll Hana here because white could have connected. But again, I want to keep white separated. Keeping white separated. And then we're going to... So at this point, I know that if white plays b13, I can play b12 to threaten going underneath. So that's not Sente. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to poke and get rid of white's eye shape. Or white's shape. Because I know that my groups will be fine. Because I know my groups will be fine, I can play what I want. I don't have to worry about these cuts either. If white wants to cut me, that's not the best of ideas. Actually, well, I don't have too many liberties. No, it'll be fine. Actually, no, the cut's fine. I'm not worried about that. So now, again, we're going to poke at white's shape. And now that cutting point is fixed up, so we don't have to worry about that anymore either. And we don't have to worry about this either because I can connect this stone up that way. So there's two ways for me to connect my stone. And that's what I'm going to do. Now, I apologize if this is a little fast of playing for the Kyute players out there trying to learn. It is my fault for accepting a 5-minute game. Killing a group is hard. Yes. If you squeeze it, the pressure will make it escape somewhere else. True. If it is not completely surrounded or if your stones are unable to connect up. However, in this scenario, white could have squeezed out, yes, but they didn't. We are going to go ahead and connect up these stones just to make sure that we're nice and alive. Now white is going after this group, which makes sense. However, it's not going to work. Because we can make two eyes. And that's all we need. Hello, Paraface. Yes, it depends. Yeah, it depends on the surroundings. It just depends on the rest of the game.
Yoyomi now starts.
We're just going to ensure that we have 2 eyes, so we're just going to make this random poke here. Even though it's not really random because we're just trying to make sure we have an eye. And then we'll just connect and we're alive. So yeah, it does depend on the surroundings as well as what your opponent does. White did have options to be able to attempt to run out. And in those attempts to run out, they could have received some shape for eyes locally if things didn't work out in the end. Now, I do have to be careful here, though, because I do have a cutting point here that I do need to fix. But I also want to protect this corner here. So, yeah, that's that. I mean, I'm saying it like it's really easy to do, but okay, I just connect and now we're all good. Yeah, push again. Because it's threatening these 2 stones, and then I can live locally.
Yoyomi now starts.
I mean, connect up. So instead of responding to E17, you definitely could just straight up connect this up. Because this center area is much larger than losing 2 stones. Because this cut, this Q17, could have potentially worked if ignored. Potentially. So instead of playing the Hane or something over there, you could just straight up fix the cut. But since this happened, we're totally fine. So just aim, like if you see a weak group, go for it. Go for the weak groups. Oh, can I be fancy? No. Don't just straight up kill. None of that.
9, 8, 7.
Think like a Kyute. Just connect. Just think like a Kyute. Nice and simple. Just connect. And now we can go into the corner. And that's game. Because we have this for territory. We got this for territory. Because of all these moves that White was making, trying to just all these Yosei, all it did was solidify my area, and I had nothing to worry about. I'll go ahead and take this. White can have the corner. That's fine. Yes. Hello, Daniel. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to focus on helping Kyus to look at what they can do. I'm trying to exploit the world of Kyus. And at the same time, I'm trying to explain how to move around that, how to avoid it, how to not play in ways that are not of benefit,
8.
making sure that your groups are safe, and all that good stuff. That's what I'm trying to focus on. So, yeah, I'm airbagging, but it's for a good cause. How strong am I? I'm a Fox 5 Dawn. Taigem 5 Dawn. And I'm letting them have that stone because I kind of want I'm trying to exploit in a way that I'm not what I am. Oh, we'll do this. Yep. I am definitely airbagging. You want to know how to get up this high in rank? Don't sandbag. No, I'm airbagging. Wait, because sandbagging. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, and you should, yeah, you know all about this, Daniel, because of your dark Daniel. Okay, okay, you're right. You are right. Oh, and hey, white still needs to connect. So yeah, you're right. I'm sandbagging. You're right. I'm sandbagging, but it's for a good cause because I'm trying to help Kyute players. But that's why I also lost 2 games purposefully because I wanted to show how doing what Kyutes do will cause you to lose. And I've actually been streaming for an extra 2 hours or hour and a half on top of the hour 17 minutes that it's been so far because a sudden stop in the stream, which is sad. And hello, Jowls. Hello, hello. But yeah,
9,
hopefully for the
8,
Qs out there, you are
7,
learning.
6, 5,
Hello. Oh, it's
4,
all good.
3,
Hopefully
2,
Qs are learning
1.
at least something
2 Yo-Yomis left.
about how to go about these Q games. But it goes. I mean, this is the 5th game. I purposefully lost the the 3rd and 4th games. You get okay. I mean, it's up to you, Daniel. If you don't want to learn anything, it's up to you. Because I'm doing this for those who want to learn. I do need to fix this shape, so I will. Because, yeah, I could potentially have cutting things, so I'm just going to play it safe. It's fine. I know I'm ahead, so. So yeah, at this point, there's not really much else to say. It's all just endgame. But hopefully, again, like the previous 4 games, you were able to figure out something about where you could potentially go or potentially do for the Q games. Now, since I've already done 5 games at the 5 Q-ish rank, let's see, do I want to go for a higher single-digit Q for the next game or next focus? Or
9,
do I want to go lower to the floor? I don't know. Higher? Okay, we've got 1 vote for higher. And this is bad. I should have just blocked. You guys are all thinking higher? Okay. We can go higher. Then the question is, do you guys want to stay on Foxy for higher? Like 3Q, 2Q? Or a different location? Because I'm totally fine with either or, whether it be staying on Foxy or going to PandaNet or yeah, like pretty much anywhere except Fly or Die. I mean, a lot of people seem to go towards Fox anyway because Foxy is. I mean, it's the main stage so far. Like, it's what everyone has been going with. people have been going from KGS to Foxy or Taijim to Foxy. I mean, more people play on Taijim than Fox, but. Mm-hmm. Okay. There is definitely a little something I want to do here.
Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to do it. Let's go over here. Okay.
9, 8.
I guess I'm just connecting. And then taking over this. And then they can connect, that's fine. I'll just make my second eye. I mean, sure, I lose 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points. I lose 10 points. But I gain 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, that's going to do absolutely nothing. Okay. So I will just play
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
No, I'll play that. Why not? And we'll take that stone. But yeah, well, and I did lose a few stones, but this was definitely bigger. Definitely bigger. Or at least in my opinion. Other people might object, but I believe it was bigger. So yeah, that's that game. I have not, now that I'm thinking about it. Well, now that you brought it up. Yeah, it's been a while. That doesn't do anything because that middle group is dead. No idea why they're doing that, but okay. So that's another game. That's another wrap up for a game. As soon as the rest of the Yosei is done, and yeah. So I will go ahead and go higher for the single digit Qs. Let's see. I'll have to make another account though. Actually, I should be writing down the accounts that I make.
9, 8, 7, 6.
I really should. Where'd they play? Oh, they played that. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Grab my pen. And while I'm at... No, that's my pencil, my pen. While I'm at it, grab my marshmallows.
9, 8, 7,
Okay.
6, 5,
Because
4,
I need to start
3,
keeping track of all the
2,
accounts I have. I mean, I
1.
don't have too many right now, but if I'm going to be doing
Last
more
yo-yomi.
like this, I want to make sure that I do what I need to. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's Ko. There's two Kos, so it doesn't matter. Yep. Okay. Oh, I have to remember my previous accounts too. Yeah, something like that. And if I'm silent, it's because I'm writing. So, as a heads up for people who do not know as well, I am now going by um well, I mean, I guess I'm still going by Austin, but where'd they play now? Oh, they just played that. Okay.